Everyone's here. Let's eat.
Great. It's just us? What about Miss Lin?
Oh, she said she was busy and she can't join us tonight.
Oh, that's too bad.
Here, let's all have a drink. Everyone's worked so hard lately. Miss Lin's not here. So on Miss Lin's behalf, I'll take care of you all.
Director Zheng's not here either. Why don't you drink on his behalf?
Of course. Hey, if any of you can't do it, I will help.
Wow.
Wait, will you drink, Qianqian?
I know you will.
What's going on lately? I don't know who he wronged. Starting from Lu Shiguang, it's been nothing but trouble. Then there was Zhang Jianing, and now there's Xu Yun. It's been one after another.
I thought that too. I was on my way home when it all started. Then I got stuck with Zhu Yun and didn't even make it.
Well, no one's worse off than me. I know my teacher will be leaving soon. The ER's getting more and more boring.
All right. That's enough of that, okay? We should at least toast to good times while we still have the chance to.
Yeah,
Come on, all together now, okay? Go on, ready, and cheers!
Whoa, slow down, man. Zhang, come on. What's going on, bro? You're drinking so fast.
It's fine. Come on, I'll give you some more. Here.
Hey,
That was fast.
Zhang, could you slow down?
You really want another glass, Xiaochang? All right, there's lots to go around.
hey,
Shuzhen, enough.
come on.
No more.
Here.
Hey, that's enough! What is wrong with you?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. You quit on us after all. You're a traitor, Zhao Chong. You are so annoying.
No, you're
That's
annoying.
enough, guys. Knock it off. Pretty soon Li Lanying will show up and you'll be in
Don't
trouble.
mention her. When you say her name, lightning might strike. That woman is a witch or something. Hey, Xiaochang, we've toasted to you losing your mind, all right? That's enough toasts and enough about quitting.
Yeah, I'm both right.
Who says I'm going crazy, huh? So what if I want to quit working here? You know what? I was only thinking about the patient that time. I don't care if you don't praise me, but why punish me for that? Why don't they expel me? I'm different from you guys. I don't have a middle ground. I'm right or I'm wrong. I live or I die. All of you doctors have no principles for anything. You just run around doing whatever you want and I can't stand it.
All right, enough. We get it. Don't lose your temper and sit down. Sit down. Let's eat, okay?
Screw you guys.
Hey, don't
Go!
Hey,
I should
don't
go
worry
check
about
on
it. He's
him.
fine. He's fine. Sit
Zhao
down.
Chong, I'll go with
going?
him. Something
It's
might
fine.
happen.
Come on, guys. Sit down. Sit down. I'll take care of this. Zhang, where are you going?
I'm going home.
Hey, hold it! What's wrong with you, huh? What were you thinking? Making a scene in front of everyone back there, huh?
Dr. Chong, can you just leave me alone? I don't get it. I can't take it. I feel so worthless.
All right. Don't worry. Come with me, all right?
Why should I?
I just want to talk, all right? I want to know the reason why you had to look up that file. I want to know, why can't you let it go? Do you have an issue with the treatment we gave them? Huh? Come on. Since you got here, I felt there was a problem with how you look at medicine. I just thought you hadn't adapted. Now it looks like it's not that simple. So now's your chance. Just tell me what's wrong. And don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Dr. Chung, it's not like that. Don't you think Chuyun was familiar?
Familiar?
Do you remember Mei Fang?
You're talking about Wang Meifang.
I think Chuyun is a lot like her.
What are you thinking of her for?
Dr. Chung, to tell the truth, it's been so long, but I feel like Mei Fang's still there. She's the first patient I really looked after. I took care of her for over a month. She made a deep impression on me. She was so beautiful and so sad. I think of her a lot.
I never thought you were so affectionate. We're so busy every day and you still have time to think about her?
Dr. Chung, you've been at the hospital for so long. Has there ever been a person you liked or just couldn't let go of? I mean a patient.
There has. I know exactly how you feel. Because I've been going through that. I might even get a little poetic here. The relationship between doctor and patient only takes a second to develop. It's almost like walking in a crowd and you get a glance at someone. It's like destiny.
Dr. Chung, I get it, all right. I know I'm an outcast among med students. No, really. I remember. It was our first day in the ER. We were taking a body to the morgue. That was the first time we saw someone die. We were really scared. We knew nothing. Could you believe this person came in breathing and then they were dead at the next second? It's almost unfair, right? And then we drank with Hobo and he told me that the difference between the dead and living was that the living had warm blood. Hobo also said that doctors must always be warm-hearted so that we can save people. Ever since that day, I was terrified. No one knows that. Because I'm worried that one day my blood will go cold like theirs, and I'll be just another lifeless corpse on the slab. So every time a patient is close to death, I think about what they'll look like afterwards. I just think I might be able to try to ease their pain in some way. Especially me, Fang. Actually, I often imagine that I might meet a girl like her someday, you know? Fair skin and dark hair, and she'll be sick too. Maybe with congenital heart disease or leukemia or something. Her eyes bright from fever, her skin white, her cheeks reddish, and breath shallow. It's beautiful, right? And I think about falling in love with her. If she died, I'd never love anyone again. I'd treat every patient like the way I would treat her. I would do anything for them.
I see it now. Xiaocheng, I think I can understand you now. How can you be a doctor when you have the heart of a writer? Am I right? I have never heard anything that beautiful. I've felt the way you have before. But I could never put it into words like you just... I just can't put feelings into words like you do.
Then one day Chu Yan showed up. Cute, helpless. The hardships she's been through, I think, are a lot like what Mei Feng went through before. Then that feeling just kind of rose up in me. I couldn't control it and couldn't rationalize and couldn't just stand there doing nothing. I couldn't lose her like I lost Mei Feng. Do you get it now?
I know. I get it. I do, okay? Listen to me. I've felt this way as well. Back when I was still an intern. Dr. Zheng was teaching me, and that's when I met her. She was diagnosed with leukemia. She was young and beautiful. I just stayed by her side. I felt like if she ever felt uncomfortable, I thought that it would tear me apart inside. And I thought maybe she relied on me as well.
And then what?
She went to hematology. Then later she got better and left. She didn't need me anymore.
That's really sad, Dr. Chung. Dr. Chung, I think that every doctor we have should have their own legend. Every person who comes into the hospital has a common fantasy and a dream to live. And sometimes I walk through the hospital halls and I see them. I see all these specialists out there. Professors, checking rooms, doing surgery. So impressive. And then I think, these specialists, professors, the directors, the dean, they should all have their own legend, shouldn't they? I think that a life without a legend is pointless. I think that a doctor without his own legend can never be a great doctor.
You're right about that. What you said was correct. And I forgive you for that. Listen to me. You know what I think? If anyone's a legend, it's you, man.
Hey, Dr. Chung, that girl you talked about, does Dr. Oh Young know about her?
Well, just knock it off, man. It's different. She doesn't need to know it, all right? She doesn't need to know.
I think Dr. Oh Young is part of your legend. You should try harder.
Yang isn't my legend. She has her own story. She has her own legend. To me, she's a myth.
Dr. Chung, you know what I think? I think you're a coward. When we finish this, let's go upstairs and keep drinking, all right? I think when you're drunk, you'll be braver.
I've heard of going to bed, but I've never heard of just going back so that you could drink some more.
Mom, Dad, I'll introduce you. Dean Chow, Director Zheng, my mom and dad.
Pleased to meet you. A pleasure.
Good to meet you. Hello. Please have a seat.
Yes.
Please do.
Qianqian, get some water.
Director Zheng, Ouyang has worked for you for about 3 or 4 years now. Actually, we often go to your department and have gotten to know all the staff there quite well. You're a busy man. I'm glad to meet you.
It's a pleasure. And so, don't be shy. Ask anything.
Actually, I didn't want to bother you. You know about Ouyang's situation. The incident with Zhang Jun, it has really scared her. Ouyang is very strong-willed. She didn't say anything, but as her parents, we're worried. I don't think it will happen again. I just thought I wouldn't want to see her in danger like that. She's our only child.
That is right. Director Zheng and I have talked about that. Ouyang is great. She's smart, capable, professional, and I know for sure she will do well in a specialty. I don't object to this, okay? I will talk to the respiratory department. It's no problem.
Oh, wow, that would be wonderful, Dean. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine with it.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ouyang, you're always welcome back to the ER.
Yes, thanks a lot.
You raise me up so I can stand
Hey,
on mountain.
look at that. What in the world is going on here?
Raise me up to walk on stormy
Hey,
seas.
Chen Yang!
Hey, you're drinking with the students. What's going on here?
Nothing. I just drink when I'm happy. Are you happy too?
Dr. Ouyang, you're such an idiot, you know that? What did you do that for? There's a lot I want to tell these two. Dr. Ouyang, I really think you're an idiot. You had Cheng Jun by your side and you turned him down, just so you could be with Dr. Shen. I'm telling you, you'll regret this.
Hey.
All right, Zhao Chong, go home. You're really drunk.
Dr. Shen, everyone I talk to says you're so incredible. I also think your technique is great, but as a person, even if you have that warm smile on your face all day, I think deep inside you're so cold. It's fake. I see it. You're heartless.
What's wrong, Zhao Cheng? Are you upset? Is it my fault?
Yeah, of course it's your fault. You stole Dr. Ouyang. I don't like you at all. You all think I did something really dumb, but let me tell you, I don't regret it. If I have to be a doctor, if I have to be a heartless robot like you, I will be one.
Hey, that's enough, Xiaochong.
Hey, what's with all the racket out here?
Hey,
Zuyimeng, stop him.
Xiaochong.
All right.
Xiaochong, don't do this.
No, it's
Please.
fine.
Oh,
Didn't you?
hello, Zhao Chong. What are you kids up to?
We went out for drinks with Dr. Chung, didn't you? I'm telling you, you're a good man. And me, I've changed. You know, before, I used to go online and complain. But I'm done. I'm really done with that. Didn't you? These guys, they all think I'm really dumb. And maybe they're right about me. But I know I have a warm heart. We're all human, right? We're young, aren't we? We're all like the morning sun. We have to be passionate. Seize the day. Be fearless. We have to take charge and change things we don't like. If we can't, if we're not allowed to make a mess once in a while, then there's no hope for society. If we make a mess, we'll learn from it and change ourselves. For our own good. For the good of others.
Okay, I'll wait for you to change. That's fine. You keep making messes, Zhao Chong, and I'll keep cleaning up after you, okay?
Hey, didn't you? You're leaving?
That's right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care. Goodbye.
Qianqian,
Take
we're heading back.
care.
Sao Chan Yimung, take care of him, okay?
No more drinking,
All right,
okay?
you sure will. Bye.
Bye.
Dr. Ouyang! Don't go! Don't leave the ER! We need you!
All right, I got him. Come on, I'll set him down. Come on, big guy.
Careful,
There
you
you
might hit
go.
your head.
Okay, grab his legs.
He's so heavy.
There you go. Great. There we go. Get him some water.
Don't worry, Dr. Chung.
Dr. Chung, will you be okay?
Yeah, I'm sobered up. I'm fine. I'll see you later.
Take your time then.
Take care of him, all right?
Hey! Annoying.
I hate you.
It's open. Come in.
Chungjun,
Yang, what are you doing here? Is something wrong?
I need you to look at this for me.
Oh, come sit down. I'll read it. Whose file is it? Why are you going through this anyway? Zheng? Why would you get this file? Is there a problem?
Just read it, please.
Okay. Wait. This photo. This is Zhang, isn't it?
His mom brought it. She came the other day.
He's asking for forgiveness?
When his mom told me this, I was really moved by it. But later I felt kind of scared. What if I did something wrong? What Zhang said made me think. I just thought, if something was wrong with our treatment, how would we explain it to them?
You shouldn't take Zhang's case personally. You did nothing wrong. With your skill there, I'm positive there shouldn't be a problem.
I'm really not that confident. I don't mean with the treatment, I mean psychologically. Yes, it's true. He may be a big pain. He could have been less vicious, and we could have been more gentle with him. I could have said something more to him, maybe comforted him. Then maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. Just like Zhu Zhao Chong did it. I was helpless.
All right. Ouyang, listen. You see, Zhang and Zhu are very different. It's not your fault. There are social problems that we as doctors can't solve. So we have to learn how to move forward. Don't worry about it. Don't you think it's enough that we work hard? We don't give up, right? And the truth is, there is something else that I want to tell you. But it's not appropriate. It's just, about you and Shen Xingquan. Don't worry, I'm doing fine now. Really, as long as you're happy, then I'm also happy.
Thank you. And you know, Chungjun, thanks to all those years in the ER, I'm used to speaking my mind now.
Yeah.
Then we drifted apart and it was kind of tough. But it's okay now. It feels like it did before.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. Please read it over and I'll get going, okay? Good night, Chungjun.
I'll let you know, all right?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Director Zhang. Have you left already? Where are you now?
I'm still here. I'm in the office going through some files.
Ah, well, I'd like to talk to you if that's all right.
That's fine. Come up. I'll be waiting.
I'll be right there.
Come in.
Director.
Hi, Ouyang.
Hi.
Come and sit down.
Sure.
I knew you'd come to see me. It hasn't been that long. Go ahead. What's on your mind? You want to go to respiratory? I'm not opposed. Ding Chu has agreed to it.
Director Zhang, to tell the truth, I haven't decided yet.
I see. Here's the truth. I don't want to lose you, Ouyang. You are really perfect for the ER. I'm a good judge of character.
I just think that I can't run off like this, Director. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
I know you're not running off. You have your own reasons. That hostage incident was very dangerous. Your mother was right. For a woman to do ER, there's a lot of danger involved. But after what happened, you didn't even raise a complaint. We were all afraid he could have hurt you. If you ask me, I respect your decision. But to tell you the truth, it makes me sad to see you go. I've always wanted you, Wang Bo, and Zheng Jun to take over for me. I'm already in my 50s. I've been in ER half my life. There's still a lot I want to do. But I'm too busy. I don't have time. I have my own ideals and my own ideas for the ER. I want to pass them on. Now it looks like it won't be that easy. Many people don't want to stay here. They stay a while and then they leave. Sometimes I ask myself, when we get old, what sort of doctors will be treating us?
Director Zhang, we've never really talked like this before. Why don't you tell me more?
Tell you more? What's the point in talking? You should know, being an ER doctor is tough, tiring, very busy. If the patients don't understand, we let it go. Right now, my biggest concern here is that most people don't know first aid. They can't do anything. Now that our living standards have improved, so has our health. But there's always still a lot of cases, just like cardiac arrest. We've had more heart attacks in the past year. I've seen statistics. Every year, hundreds of thousands of Chinese die from heart attacks. And 75% of heart attacks happen outside of the hospital. We know that the first few minutes are the most vital to victims. But what do we see in public? Almost all witnesses instantly know how to call for an ambulance. And yet they don't know basic CPR. Even in big cities like Beijing or Shanghai, the rescue rate of cardiac arrest is very low, less than 3%. In some developed cities of the United States, like Seattle, the success rate can reach up to 30%. You see, spreading knowledge of basic first aid has always been a goal of mine. I hope that police officers, taxi drivers, and teachers, and almost every citizen can learn the basic first aid skills, and children can learn more in school, not just first aid, disaster survival, hazard response, basic trauma care, and free-handed CPR. The moment the children know these, they can spread the knowledge throughout society.
Director Zhang, I understand how important this is to you. Sometimes I get busy or tired and I often want to escape the ER. I thought a lot about Zhang Jun, and now that I'm leaving, I find it really hard to do so. Part of me doesn't want to leave. Director, I just remembered. Isn't Wang Bo's term as Chief Res almost up? I would like to stay and challenge a term. I've been in ER for 3 years. I feel I'm ready for it. At the same time, I want to challenge myself. I want to see if I have the skills to do this. And I believe I can do it with your support.
Do you really want that? Then what about your parents? What about Shen Qingchuan?
The choice is still mine in the end, right?
You're right. But you don't have to rush. Take your time deciding. As for Zhang Jun's case, to put it simply, it's distressing. The conflict between doctors and patients is getting worse, and often the doctors are on the losing end. But on the other hand, this is our lifelong profession. Since we're in it for life, we can't give up. Even if we think it's not worth it, we do what we must.
That's what I think too. I don't want them to think I've given up after what happened.
Now that's the Ouyang I know.
Director, Zhao Chong's situation had a big effect on me. He's kind of reckless, but I think he's very brave. If it weren't for his recklessness, the family might not be able to let go that easily. So sometimes I think that every doctor is an angel of life. Aside from curing their illnesses, more importantly, we heal their souls, don't you think? That's what makes a good doctor. I know I didn't focus on that enough before. So I want to try for chief resident. I want to see if I can try to get better.
All right. I support you. You let them know as soon as possible, okay? I have an announcement. Before the meeting starts, patient Zhu Yun, the mother from a few days ago, everyone knows her, right? I'll tell you the results first. The treatment was a success. She's in remission, and the tumor didn't recur. And our 3 interns did a great job. I'm proud of you, all right? You showed initiative, especially Ai Xiaotian. She delivered the baby herself. Although academically speaking, we should praise them, but in terms of medical safety, they were rash. And in terms of discipline, I'll just say it so we're all clear here. What I think is that Zhao Cheng had good intentions. However, he was reckless. First off, he lied to his teacher and took the record himself. We should not advocate this. So the office and academic affairs put him on probation as punishment for his actions. But through our investigation and with the family's forgiveness, they chose a verbal warning just this once.
That means you're off probation.
Only because Director Zhang went to Dean Chu and pleaded with Director Li. And that's why they dropped the punishment.
That's great.
I know that everyone sees this case differently, and that's why I'll tell you this again. With such mistrust between doctor and patient, what Xiao Chong did, although objectively it resolved the family's suspicion, was still very thoughtless. Remember, we cannot let this happen again, all right? Okay. That's about it. There's one more thing, though. Dr. Wang Bo's term as chief resident has just ended. We want to thank him for a job well done. There were some slip-ups. That's expected, but he improved. This is our first round of our hospital-wide chief resident system. For the next round, those eligible are Dr. Zhu Yang and Cheng Jun. You should both get ready.
Director Zhang, is that necessary? Of course it's Cheng Jun.
What? You can't say that, Director. We still have to follow protocol, okay? All right, meeting's over. Dismissed.
It's fine. I get it, because criticism is the beginning of growth. Remember that.
Dr. Chung, how can they not have principles like that? Director Zheng said so much, but also nothing at all. Good results and bad methods. Without a good method, how would you get good results?
How can you switch viewpoints so easily, huh?
I did some thinking, okay? I'm still annoyed. Can't stand looking at you.
Then close your eyes.
My eyes are so pretty, if I close them, I'd be denying the world.
You're at work, kids. If you want to flirt, do it on your own time, all right?
Dr. Chung, I must solemnly remind you, you can't joke about Xiao Chen and me like that. You're greatly reducing my social status.
But I wasn't joking. You do make a good couple.
You think so? Dr. Chung, I'd rather die. Xiao Cheng's the worst.
What?
All right, leave the kids alone. Hey, did you do the thing I asked you about?
I don't... Why did you ask me? I remember. All right, just hold on. After my rounds, I'll go see you. Okay?
All right, and in 15 minutes, remember to get the test report from bed
Yes,
7.
okay.
Then get a blood sample from the girl on 5. If there are any notes, let me know. We'll go.
Yes.
I looked at Zhang Jianing's file. It checks out. In terms of principles, I don't see any problem. You did it right.
Really? You're not just saying that.
I'm not. Why would I do that? I know that you wanted the truth, so I was thorough. What's wrong? Are you unhappy because you did it right?
I'm not. I'm really happy. You know how important this is to me.
Oh, Yang, you're so full of surprises. I'm serious. You're much more than you seem. I used to think that you were so smart, quick thinking, and cold. Get it? But then, after this Zhang Jianing incident, I now realize how determined you are as well.
You just don't know me well enough yet. So there's always something new.
Hey, hold on a second. Oh, Yang, come here. Tell me, are you really thinking about chief resident? Would you compete with me?
And what if I say I want to?
Impossible. You know chief resident's my dream. And besides, aren't you leaving the ER soon?
I've decided not to leave. I'm trying for chief resident.
You're not kidding, are you?
I'm not. Zheng, I've thought about it a lot. I want to stay in the ER. I know you've always wanted to be Chief Res, and this term it should be you. But I'd like to try for it as well. I hope you don't mind.
You sure about this?
Yes.
Then why bother competing? It's all yours. Let's go tell the director. I'll get him. No. I'll tell him myself.
Wait a second. You can't just give up. Remember, you want this too.
Oh, Yang. In all honesty, I really don't want you to leave. I'm thrilled that you want to stay. But of course, it's objective for me. Most importantly, I'm glad you made this choice. I think you're doing the right thing, and I couldn't be happier for you, all right?
Thank you.
Hey, Aisha Chen, something's wrong with you today.
Of course there's something wrong with me. You almost quit. If it weren't for me pulling you back, right now you'd be in your family's kitchen, facing off with your father, throwing pots and pans. But whatever, you owe me a present. If you don't give me one, I'll never talk to you.
I owe you a present? I was almost free from that pit of death and you had to pull me back in. And you want a present? You should give me one.
Zhao Chong, you really want a present? All right, your present is a slap in the face.
Hey, ladies don't fight with their fists. You'll really ignore me?
Big news, big news, big news.
Do you have to act excited like Aisha Chen? You're so hyper. It ruins your image.
What's with you two?
Nothing. He's being annoying.
Well, what's the big news?
The next chief resident is Dr. Ouyang.
What? You're kidding, right?
Is it Dr. Ouyang transferring?
Not anymore.
Really? Then that means she isn't leaving me either.
Great. So this means Dr. Ouyang still cares about the ER and also about Dr. Chung. If I were him, I wouldn't bother competing. I'd just give the chief resident position to her.
Huh? Well, that's exactly what he did. He backed out of the campaign and allowed her to take it.
Wow, that's so nice. It's so nice of him. I really have to thank Dr. Chung. But from what I know of Dr. Ouyang, would she agree? She's so strong-willed. If she didn't earn it, would she still even take it? What I mean is, Dr. Chung!
Yes?
I heard you gave Dr. Ouyang the chief resident position. Is that true?
Yeah, I did. Why not?
Nothing, it's nothing. I just want to know if she accepted it.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. I'm not dreaming this, am I?
That just means you don't know Dr. Ouyang as much as you thought.
Wrong. I know Dr. Ouyang better than the both of you.
Whatever. You just said she had high standards and wouldn't accept.
Shut up. Dr. Chung, I think that this is really a big deal.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is that you really do have a special place in her heart. I'm sure that to her, your existence is very special and unique. And also possibly that she could have feelings for you too.
That's going a little too far. Dr. Ouyang and I are just old friends, and there are no real problems between old friends. Am I right? It doesn't mean anything. So just come on, just don't overthink it.
Dr. Chung, how can you pretend like that? You must be super happy, right?
Xiao, you're gossiping again. Haven't you had enough of this yet? Huh? Whatever.
There were so many people. I was lucky to get these. Here.
You've been gone for so long. You don't know how many people there are.
Well, now I know. ER is a high hazard zone, but you're fine now. You're almost in the clear.
Zhuan, I want to talk to you about something.
Sure.
I thought a lot about my transfer, and I'd like to maybe stay in the ER for now. Get down!
But first, tell me what you're thinking.
Well, I just think if I leave now, it's like I'm a deserter. It's been really hard for me to get over Zhang Jun.
And what else? Why stay there?
I think Zhang Jun's a big problem. I took his file out and went through it very carefully. The treatment was fine, but it's the way we treat people. He was feeling upset and something was bothering him. He needed to communicate. He went to talk to me lots of times, but every time I was either busy or tired and I hardly ever talked to him.
I understand, Ouyang. It's fine with me. I support you. You know what I think. You'll say I'm selfish, but in my heart, I really want you to leave this dangerous and exhausting place. But I respect your decision.
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
More surprises.
I want to be chief resident for a term. Each term is 3 months, and I've already talked to Director Zheng about it.
Can you handle all that pressure?
I just want to try it.
Ouyang, you should do whatever you want to do here. Don't feel insecure. I won't hold you back. Our relationship can take it. We've been through worse before, haven't we? And here we are.
Thanks for your support, Qianqian.
It's nothing big to begin with. Don't think so hard about it. Just know you can
like
do
it?
it.
It's good, isn't
Yeah.
So relax.
I want cotton candy.
No problem. There's no line. Cotton candy, here we come!
Hello? Aren't you ignoring me? Why are you calling me?
Where have you been?
Didn't you say to buy you a present? That's what I'm doing.
Really?
Some instant noodles.
Instant noodles? That's all you got?
And some sausages too.
Xiaochang, I really hate you! Xiaochang, I hate you!
What are you doing? Stretches?
Hi, sir, can I help you?
Oh, I'm just looking.
We have men's products too. We have samples if you'd like to try them.
No, it's okay. I need a gift for a girl.
A gift for a girl. I know what you need.
Huh.
This way, please. What's your girlfriend's profession?
Huh? Profession?
That's right, because different jobs have very different needs, and that way I'll know what to recommend.
She's a doctor.
Doctor, I see. So she often works overtime, sometimes overnight, and she deals with disinfectants,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
There's this essential oil. It's perfect for a busy doctor. It contains oil from 7 different plants for an incredible combination. It will repair damage and brighten your skin. It has a lovely scent and is very relaxing to use. But for your girlfriend, this alone won't do. It's a gift box. It also has toner and lotions. This is better for a present. Take a look.
Okay, I'll take this one.
Great, thank you. Xiaochang!
What did you buy all that stuff for?
I want a big meal. Cook me a big meal.
Are you trying to work me to death, Xiao Chen?
Yes, I am. You didn't buy me a present.
Didn't I tell you I went to buy you something?
Liar. So what's that?
Should I give it to Zhou Yimang?
No way!
Check it out. Like it?
Come on, I haven't even opened it yet.
Right, okay. I bought you a present. And then I'll cook for you. You could at least say thanks, right?
Thank you. Seriously, I'm really happy today. This is the first time I've ever gotten a present from a guy.
Your life is the saddest story.
What?
Quick, quick!
Wait, what's this?
Wang.
Xiao-chan, why would you buy all of this stuff? We'll never be able to eat it all. Hey, you bought this brand too? See, I told you it was
I
good.
bought it for her. She made me get her a present, otherwise she'd ignore me. What else could I do? Not do anything?
You too? Not fair, Xiaochong. Hey, listen, I want one too.
No way. Go ask Wang Bo. You're his girl, right?
Xiao Chong!